streaming, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here with the Half-Assed Heroes.
Hey, what's up,
Aw,
everybody?
shit, son.
Welcome, everyone.
Got off to a bit of a late start, but we're going to make it quality over quantity tonight. We're going to be continuing Zombie.
In honor
Don't
of
promise them quality.
what? Yeah,
That's
we
not
really
what we're about,
shouldn't.
son.
I mean,
I mean-
we're gonna half-ass that quality again. We're
to
doing
form.
this. We know we promised you Mario Kart last week. Chris unfortunately can't make it, and since George Romero passed today, we thought we'd honor George Romero by playing a zombie game.
Indeed, indeed. See? That was in honor of George Romero.
Rar.
The man who did not make these type of zombies or any other type of zombies.
Which zombies did he do?
The slow, don't look like anything zombies. The black and white zombies.
The
There you
slow, methodical zombie.
go. Not even.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what... Like, I ran back here from the palace, so there should be a shortcut right back to the palace. That's where
Yeah.
you're going.
It's been too long, though.
You ought to have a pretty good supply of equipment, too. Please don't throw that at yourself.
What, you said throw it at myself?
No,
okay.
no, don't do that.
It's the exact opposite. Okay, yeah. Go through the trash.
I gotta remember how to play. We were in
I
the
think
palace.
It was on the left, yeah.
That area.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Buckingham
right.
Palace.
You were in, like, the...
Yeah, remember, it was after
Yeah,
the
you got a
thing with the
trophy.
doctor.
Were we in
Oh,
the
Sarah
underground?
says, "What's up,
I
bitches?"
think so. Wait, is that behind his lab, the one in
Isn't
the
it
middle?
past your bedtime, Sarah?
I'm sure it is.
She probably doesn't work tomorrow.
Yeah, but like, children have curfews.
Children do have curfews.
She's legal. She's fine.
I like how you refer to ladies as legal.
No comment.
I mean,
Yeah, she's legal. She's legal.
yeah, it's fine.
She ain't.
Superman access to... Or Superman access. Wow,
Wait,
okay.
Superman what?
I don't
you
know
drunk?
what I was looking at just now. I'm
Are
sorry.
you drunk?
I might be.
Stop it.
What is with all these markers?
Okay, yeah, so this is the guy's lab. He told us to go do some stuff, so...
Apparently, he told us to go do a lot of things.
He told you to go to these markers.
He also gave you the injection, the syringe full of
Cure.
anti-zombie juice, yeah.
I remember that. I remember watching you guys get that.
I'm pretty sure I cleared this place out, so there shouldn't be anything left in here.
Hopefully you don't catch zombies.
But where the hell am I supposed to
Actually,
get?
I don't think I ever went in this room.
Yeah, we
I
already
hope
caught
not.
zombies once.
Did we?
Yeah.
Zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how the first
Zombies.
character died. The douche nozzle.
He was fine. So you guys ruined him.
Knock, knock.
Open up the doors, real.
That's a great video. That's probably one of the best videos that I've seen in a while. With Reaper, and he's coming out of his coffin to X gonna give it to you.
Well, yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
So Ryan told me that they did a Disney version of that. I think.
With who?
I don't know. I think it was a Disney version, or maybe it was somebody else. But he's like, it's a pretty interesting video to watch.
For what?
For the knock, knock, open up the door.
This
I have no
is
idea what you're talking about.
I have
No,
no
I
idea
don't
where
think
I'm supposed to be going.
No, I think you're supposed to be going out the other way. Oh,
Why
well,
does he want to follow
check?
checkpoints?
That's the
Oh.
thing. There's like 12 checkpoints, so I don't know which one I'm going to.
Not that one.
It's music, man.
I don't know, man. There's something about this like loading screen. It's just weird. Hey, yo, man, share the popcorn.
No,
Come on.
I made it.
Yeah, you said you would make it for all.
Oh,
No.
remember that. That's why I was going to make popcorn.
Bitch.
Did you say run? Don't turn your back to a zombie.
I forget how to swing. There we go. Oh,
Beat it to death. Well, to read death? Is it read death? I don't know.
Fatality.
That's not good, guys. Do you ever think maybe we should just
Supermarket accent.
give these zombies another chance?
Oh, I thought you were
No,
going to
we
say
tried
murder each other in a hail of bullets.
We could do that.
We're getting there.
You've got a gun, right? We're good.
Give it another 10 years, we'll be there.
Wait.
For the zombies, not the murder.
No, I was talking about the murder. We'll be
Yeah.
there in
Then
about
why is it
10
got to be
years.
10 years? Why can't it be like tomorrow?
I was trying to be optimistic.
Alan, this is America.
Popcorn is great.
That is
Oh,
true.
no. Oh.
I cleared this area, so these guys all respawn. Oh, good shot.
Bitch. Me. Oh yeah, you can't crouch. I was gonna say, let me get a little corpse hump in there.
Make the chat big so we can see it. So we can all see it.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
It's my chat. Not your chat, my chat.
It's everybody's chat.
It's my chat.
It's everyone's. Oh, those rats are they're dead. Stop beating them. Did you take it?
But don't come crying to me.
You can take the rats?
Yeah, once you kill them,
Why? Why would you take them?
they're
Are they
dead.
Do they taste good?
I don't know, Miko. Why don't you go eat a rat and find out?
I'm pretty sure it tastes good.
You rat bastard.
No.
Oh, salt and tears.
Is that what rats taste like?
Salt and tears, yeah.
Oh.
It's just listed as animal meat. All right, so we gotta
Delicious
find a
animal
book.
meat.
Is our character hot?
She's alright.
If she's hot, she can't die.
She's zombie apocalypse doable.
Alright, yeah, you know that's cool.
Which I mean, zombie apocalypse doable is pretty good. I mean,
Put her on a mattress, close your eyes, you'll be alright.
yeah.
Yeah, just like anything else, bag it up, good to go.
Bag parts of it up, you're good to go. Just pick the parts you want.
Paper, not plastic, of course.
Or as Derek's always said, a hole's a hole.
And $20 is $20.
Yeah, that's true.
But what's your currency now?
It's not quite bottle caps yet. I would almost assume it's bullets, but bullets are still expendable. So
I mean, in a zombie apocalypse, could you use your holes as currency?
Yes,
Oh.
because in a zombie apocalypse situation, it's survival and repopulation.
No.
Nah, man.
Your species is already dead. It's just the long, drawn out death of your species.
okay, so
Just exchange, like, you know, your goods for services. Like, hey, can I spend here the night and I'll sleep with you?
what kind of apocalypse situation would we realistically want to go through? Would we want zombie apocalypse, so it's slow burn until the end, or do we want something quick and painful?
Nope, I want Mad Max.
You want it quick and painful, got it.
Hell
Not
no.
freaking painful. What are you talking about?
Thunderdome, man. First person I would go rescue is Tina Turner, dress her up. Be like, let's do this.
I don't think she's in one to living. Is Tina Turner still alive?
Oh my god, she better not be dead.
I'm not sure.
The other one died. Whitney Houston passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Whitney
Or we
died.
should say, rub-a-dub-dub.
No.
Too soon.
Too soon. Happened like fucking 80 years ago.
Is this a new area?
Is she
No, this is
alive?
where
Tina
this is
Turner
where I
alive?
was.
Yes,
I
she's
went
alive.
through all
She just
this area.
retired. Look at her. She's still
Okay.
hot. Look at that hair.
All right. Yeah, she actually kind of is.
I
still
mean,
hot.
yeah. Damn.
Holy shit! What happened?
She can be my private dancer.
Oh,
Dancer
yes.
for money. We're talking about artists you don't know of, Sarah.
Yeah, go back to that lab that you started in.
Look up Tina Turner. Learn something.
And Bobby Brown.
She's 70.
No, don't look up Bobby Brown.
She's
That's how Tina
77.
Turner got in the position she was.
77.
Yeah, it is.
Tina Turner's 77.
77?
really? She looks
George
great
Romero
for
died at
77.
77.
Yeah,
Oh, it's all
and
a-
George Romero looked like a shriveled dick.
Cocaine, it's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I might start doing cocaine. I might fucking make my skin all fucking just tight and fucking stay young.
Yeah, you'll never fucking.
Woo!
You know
And
what?
you'll have tons of energy.
Exactly. You know what?
Cocaine's not a bad drug. We just made it out to be a bad drug.
I'm sure it's fine.
Just don't do a lot of it or else you'll lose like nose shit. Nostrils will start
You'll
bleeding.
just lose nose. No, you had it
Nose.
right the first time.
Should be over there.
In here.
Don't do meth,
Yeah.
though.
No, there's
Not
no
even
need.
once.
You only can do weed
take a
and
left.
coke. That's it.
Maybe
You
weed
go
coke.
across the bridge.
Weed coke
Lace your weed with some coke.
might work.
Take a left.
Can you take uppers and downers at the same time, man? How's that work?
You just stay
Is it
neutral
just
at that
Red
point.
Bull
Equalizer?
and Red Bull and whiskey.
Oh shit. I don't know if I like that. Isn't that what Four Loco is?
More or less.
It's the same thing that people did the
All right.
Jaeger bombs.
I have no idea what's in a Jaeger bomb. Besides Jaeger.
Jaeger and I forget what the other.
All it
thing
is, it's like cough
Jaeger
syrup.
and bombs.
It's literally
Ugh, that
cough
sounds
syrup.
disgusting.
I think people started doing that just because it was popular, not because it was good or anything. But
Honestly, I can't stand the taste of Jaeger, so I don't know.
See, it's telling us to go.
it's a German thing.
I'm not a
Back
big
in
fan
here.
of Jaeger either.
Maybe there's a fast travel to it.
Or cough syrup.
It's a young man's game.
The game
Oh
or
yeah,
the
Brick Lane.
drinking?
Okay.
Well, the fucking game of drinking the bullshit. Follow the leader, basically.
Oh yeah, no,
Follow
fuck
what's
that.
popular.
I never even liked half of the drinks that I've had before.
Like Kraken.
Well, don't get me
Oh.
wrong. I like mixed drinks and all. I just don't like Jaeger.
No, I don't like the Kraken.
You
Derek
like-
unleashed that, and
Unleash
I don't
the
remember.
Kraken!
I don't remember.
It's not a good
anything.
drink. Kraken's not a good drink.
It's not. It didn't even taste good. I remember when we were drinking it, it was just like, fuck.
Yeah, you guys went from Crown to that stuff.
You wanted to keep going. You
Eh.
just wanted to keep going.
I mean, did your butthole hurt afterwards?
No, I was fine after.
My bad. Alan's sleeping in
See,
the chair.
The good
Yep.
thing about when I
I
drink
always sleep so well after I drink.
is that
Well, that's because you're not sleeping. You're passed out.
No, there's a difference between sleeping and passed out. I
one
was
of the
asleep.
reasons why I never get hangovers is because I like to drink water while I drink.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter how drunk I am, I will drink water. And then I thankfully never wake up with a hangover. Fuck that guy. Kill him. Or her. You didn't even aim at.
There
What?
was a point for not aiming.
Oh, did you get it?
Do they climb ladders?
No.
Don't.
You're gonna hit the thing.
I don't think. Oh man, this is. Okay.
You got. Ooh,
Is it
you
big
got a
fight?
car. You got a car.
Yeah, fuck that car. It's a police
Fuck
car,
the
too.
police.
They do climb ladders.
What happened?
That zombie climbed the fucking ladder to get to him.
No, I
No,
think
but
she was
the other
already
fire.
up here.
No, she wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the one that you were looking at that was down there.
Yep.
No, it wasn't. It was a fat, ugly guy.
but there was one that was down there.
I'm pretty sure that was her.
No, it's.
There's two.
They can't climb.
Yes, they can climb ladders.
Hi!
They can't
Pudding.
climb. Proceeds to watch a zombie climb a ladder.
So
Kill
yeah,
yourself.
please don't get this girl killed.
How do we heal again?
So for the good old,
If you have a first aid kit in your inventory, you can use it.
let's do a zombie movie.
Trivia?
We could do zombie movie trivia.
Or what's your favorite zombie
Nope.
movie?
Did not want to do that.
Favorite zombie movie, and it doesn't have to necessarily be zombies. It could be the virus that makes people look like zombies too. Like in 28 Weeks Later.
Okay. I was
28
gonna
Days
say that
Later.
one's pretty good. 28 Days Later is awesome. I never saw 28 Weeks Later.
That was the third one, right?
The second, I think.
No, I thought it was 28 days,
No,
then
that was the
28 days
second.
later, then 28 weeks later or something.
No,
28
they never
Days
made
Later
a
is the
third
first
one,
one.
as far as I know.
So yeah, it's 28 days later.
Yeah, 28 Weeks Later is the second one.
There was no just 28 days.
It was a good soundtrack. It was a spooky soundtrack. It was a soundtrack that, like, you hear in a lot of shit now. But anyway, scariest zombie movie, huh? Let's see. Go through my.
Scariest?
You guys ever
I
see
don't really
Dead
have
Snow?
scariest.
Oh well.
Dead Snow was awesome. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna fuck
Dead
what I
Snow
said.
wasn't bad.
Is that your pick, Dead Snow?
No, it's not my pick.
Then don't you ever bring it up.
Well then.
Nazi zombies is just not believable. Okay.
Hey, Call of Duty did it.
Awesome.
Everybody secretly wants Nazis to come back. That's what it is.
You know what? I
I've
don't
been
want
saying
them
that
to,
for
but I can
years.
tell that people really want that shit.
How do we turn the flashlight on again?
Oh, there
Nope,
you go.
figured it out.
But yeah, I've been saying that for years. I mean, especially in America, we haven't really felt like big damn heroes in a long, long time. Because every war that we've had since World War II has basically been bullshit.
And yeah, Tanner, 28
So-
Days Later is the first one, and then 28 Weeks Later is the sequel.
Oh,
That's what I said. There was no just
So that
regular
was-
28 days.
Okay, so that was me. Sorry.
Amateur. Amateur movie man. So what's your thoughts?
Mine would probably actually be like, I don't really watch a lot of zombie movies. I'm not a big fan of zombies in general.
Shut your mouth.
I know, but
Well, now I get with The Walking Dead. When The Walking Dead came out, I was kind of upset because I knew that would saturate the market for anything that ever came out.
Oh,
would
to be fair, it
oh,
was
that's
like that
copying off
way before.
Walking Dead. And it's
Yep.
like, God damn it, man! No, it's not.
My only issue is
A shit ton of movies before Walking Dead came out.
yeah. My biggest issue with like the whole zombie thing is it doesn't die. So you sit there and you're like, oh, it's another zombie movie. And then you're like, oh, wait, I've seen this like 6 million other times because you don't let zombies die off long enough for it to become.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like zombies and then giant mutant monsters, and then it just goes. It's supposed to be like,
how come you haven't
Like
healed
that.
yet?
I did.
no, what do you call it? Lake Placid. I remember
It
when
didn't
Lake
help.
Placid and
Lake Placid.
Deep Blue Sea.
But they're not
With
zombie
the sharks?
movies, though.
Was it Deep Blue
Yeah,
Sea?
Deep Blue Sea is the one with the, or yeah, Deep
Is
Blue
that
Sea.
one
There
with
was
LL
been
Cool J
like,
in it, right?
Yeah.
well, yeah, it
Yeah.
took
My head is
like a shark's fin.
That lick liquor.
It took
Oh.
it took so long for horror movies to come out. Those were like the first ones to come out in a long. I wouldn't call them horror movies, but like scary.
Yeah, they're like thriller,
monster movie.
sci-fi, suspense.
It
kinda,
took so
or not even
long.
Sci-fi.
I remember going to theaters and seeing the big posters of Lake Placid. I was just happy something was coming out because it was so long before anything came out.
Favorite.
I would actually have to
zombie.
say that probably Shaun of the Dead. I know it's newer, but again, I'm not a big fan of zombies. So when I saw that one, I really enjoyed it.
He's dead. I really like Shaun of the Dead. I'm not gonna lie.
But I say that as someone who's not a zombie fan, though. I can't really think of any that made me actually scared. 28 Days Later, I did see that the first time. That was actually really scary, especially when it. The reason why I like 28 Days Later, though, is because people actually got infected in a way that makes sense. You sat, for instance, this game, this person's getting splattered all over the fucking place. So there's blood getting in every orifice, your eye, and then in 28 Days Later, the guy was looking up, and then something like
A crow
fell
was
right into his eye.
a crow was eating like a piece of flesh up there and it bled in his eye. And then
Yeah, exactly.
but
you
their
never
virus
see
was
that.
more of a rage virus, pure
Yeah.
man rage.
Isn't that what it was called? Was Rage?
I don't know. But I never saw the sequel. But when I say it like that, it's just it makes sense because you always see the blood splatter everywhere. Even in the TV shows when they smear themselves in it, or if they hit something and the blood just goes all in their face. It's like you didn't get anything from that.
Well, Walking Dead.
That's what's actually so messed up about Walking Dead is basically everybody has it. And
Yeah.
when you die, you're going to be a zombie. One
Yeah,
way or another.
that's what they did in Walking Dead. They're like everybody has the virus. It's just it doesn't
Yeah.
take effect in you until you're dead.
right. Wasn't it airborne or something?
No, it was some type of. They didn't really say how everybody had it, but they made it seem like you've had it since ever. It's just now it's started to mutate and take hold.
That's one of my favorite
Okay.
kinds of zombie viruses where everybody does have it. You just have to try to strive to not die.
survive.
Hello, pudding.
Bye.
But most of the ones where they say, "Oh, if you get bit," you know.
Yeah.
What was the one where they were inside the?
Dawn of the Dead. The mall.
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that one. That one was kind of fucked up with the baby.
That was just fucking
Remember that one?
gross.
Yeah, that was kind of lame. I think what is it? Day of the Dead, original Day of the Dead. I want to say that's my favorite.
The
because-
60s one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the true mall one, not the first one. Because they had Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, and
Land of the Dead.
yeah, Land of the Dead. He
I
kept
never saw
going. He
that
made
one.
some more after that. And then, of course, Return of the... No, not Return of the Living Dead.
What are they called? The
Night of the Living Dead. That was the
Living
beginning.
Dummy.
Yeah.
did they have did
Honestly, I'm surprised.
And then
I'm
they
gonna
had
mess this up.
the good old 80s zombies that took over,
yeah?
which was Return of the Living Dead. And they did a couple different ones. Those ones were entertaining. I like those ones just because those are the zombies I prefer. I mean, they're slow and they stagger and Some of them were doing funny shit. Some of them actually still talked, which was funny. I remember the lady got her skeleton head chopped off, and they're doing a lot of things with animatronics and sitting there, and she's just talking shit while her head's on the ground.
What's the one that where they were standing outside and then one of them started to sing Britney Spears?
Oh,
That was
yeah,
something more
that was
recent.
the hitchhikers or
No, I know what you're talking about.
Scout's Guide to
Yes.
Scout's Guide to whatever.
Yeah.
There was that one.
And then there's this one I'm thinking of. Now I'm probably mixing up movies because it's, but I think it's vampires, actually. And
30 Days of Night.
huh? Oh fuck that movie! That piece of shit. No,
No.
this has George Clooney in it,
George.
and they're in a
Clooney.
bar. Or
tavern.
tavern.
Yeah, what's it called? The Mexico one where they all go south of the border.
Oh yeah, from
Yeah.
Dusk Till
Yeah,
Dawn.
from Dusk
Yeah.
Till Dawn. There
Now,
we go.
isn't that like a series?
Those are vampires.
Yeah, I know
They
they're
made a
vampires,
TV series
but
after the fact,
Isn't
but
there
it
a
was
series of movies that they're all connected?
Yeah, all the From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay.
From Dusk Till Dawn 2. From Dusk Till Dawn 3.
No, I'm thinking of something else then. No, that's right, but I'm thinking about something
Oh,
else.
well, he kind of connects all
shot.
his movies though.
yeah, Tarantino.
Yeah, because that's still in the same universe technically
Okay.
of his universe.
But like I said, I could be mixing up. I could have sworn they had like a zombie-esque one too.
I got stuck in a corner.
Don't you dare die.
What'd you use on it?
The anti-zombie
Zombicide.
virus. How many more of those do you have?
It's probably a waste. God.
I hope not.
I'm just kind of stuck in a corner.
Is that gum?
I think
Probably.
it was ABC gum.
Man, oh, that's
Ugh.
fucking disgusting. Uh-oh, I saw that motherfucker. Hey, what up? How you doing?
Good shot.
I need my paddle back. That's what I'm trying
No,
to get
don't
to.
use that.
There's got to be quick things or
Your
something.
paddle?
His
Oh.
cricket bat.
Paddle. It's a cricket
We'll
bat.
try to like
What's
cycle
this?
through now.
What's this London paddle?
Nope.
Keep going. You'll find it sooner or later.
You can set it to whatever you want if you open up your inventory.
There you go.
There we go. It's up on the D-pad.
But all right, so you said your favorite.
I would have to take. I would have to go 80s Return of the Living Dead. The one where the cable guy, the cable kid, goes to the house and just zombies just start breaking out. The good old Marine, what do you call it? The Army. The Army has they have the zombie shit
Yeah.
for no fucking reason, whatever.
His reasons, man.
Yeah, so they have the barrels and they're transporting them in the beginning of the movie, and one falls off the truck and goes into a sewer and opens up.
I've
And-
never seen this.
Yeah, you gotta see them because they're good. They're the true brain eating zombies,
Yeah.
brains. It's not just going to eat you; they want to eat your brains.
Yeah,
And,
see,
they did the whole 80s thing too. They had zombies driving around in a military jeep after they off-screen killed some military guys. They were in an alley, and all these zombies come around the corner. They're like,
Nice.
let's do this, and they're just shooting them and shooting them. They run out of fucking ammo, and one of the next scenes in the later scene, all the zombies are in the jeep driving around all crazy and shit. And they see the people, and they're like, brains, but the guy's still driving the zombie guy.
why?
It's just good old zombie fun, man. Just 80s fun.
I'd have to see that. That sounds fun.
Yeah, they had the girlfriend and the guy. The guys did so good in the other ones. They brought him back, which was funny. I want to say it was Return of the Living Dead. I can't remember if it was Return of the Living Dead Part 2, if they just said fuck it. But it was the first one they did. They had two dudes that worked together, and zombies just broke out, and they died in the end.
Yeah.
And they kind of did the movie again, and they redid it, and they cast the same two people, and he's like, this all feels familiar, man. It's like we've been here. But they did such a good job just acting as those characters, they just brought them back for the next one, and kind of made a reboot of sorts.
Why do I feel like this probably has zombies in it?
I haven't seen any vehicles that
If
open
this
yet.
fan's a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Yeah, definitely have to watch those. Those sound good. There's like 3 things I didn't like growing up because it was just the market was always so oversaturated with them no matter what. And it was zombies, vampires, and werewolves.
Zombies wasn't used up. When you're growing up, like what, 90s?
Zombies was always oversaturated to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially in
Mostly
games.
like mid-90s and stuff, yeah.
Like what?
Vampires, not so much.
Yeah, vampires been used and abused forever.
Werewolves, you seldom really ever see, to be honest with you.
Werewolves was always used in conjunction with vampires.
And I never got why that was
Because they're
exactly.
always feuding, no matter what.
No, the werewolves were there to protect the vampires while
vampires.
they fucking sit around at night or whatever.
I don't
What was,
know.
uh,
I haven't watched Twilight, so I have no idea.
That was Underworld.
I'm just fucking with you.
What was the one movie? It was there was Zombie Land, and then there was like that romance comedy zombie movie.
Oh, I know what you're talking
What
about.
was it? iZombie?
No, iZombie's a TV show and a comic book.
No, I know what you're talking about, but I forgot. But I actually kind of liked that movie. It was really cheesy and corny, but I liked it.
It was, and
Yeah.
it put a slight spin on zombies. Like,
Oh, left.
oh shit, hi.
Which was the zombie romance comedy?
No!
You're dead.
God damn
God
it!
damn it!
Down.
What the hell was the name of that movie?
Now you have to find yourself again and kill yourself.
Yeah, we get to find out who the next person is. I think it's him.
Explain
I
the
liked
premise. Was it a vampire movie?
No, it was a zombie movie.
Yeah, the heart one where they found love and became
Yeah.
human
Yeah,
again.
they actually
Yeah, we
not
actually-
quite brought everybody back to life, but
Yeah,
kind
we
of
all
did.
watched that.
Yeah.
It's not even worth remembering.
God, I can't remember.
We got some black guy this time.
Oh man, go just send him outside.
Joseph Foster. Police constable.
Zombie.
I was never really a fan of zombies myself growing up, but I like creature feature movies all the same, so I watched them. But like some of my favorites from the 80s were like, you ever see Critters?
Yes, I've seen Critters.
Oh, and of
Have
course,
you ever seen Critters 5?
Yes, I watched all of them.
After the fucking ship fell?
Oh man, those movies were so fucking bad.
The last one I watched was the one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ugh.
I never got to. I only saw bits and pieces of the last one.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Warm Bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. What else? I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. This is veering into horrible movie territory, but Chud. And then Chud 2 that
I watched
never saw.
Chud 2. I never watched Chud.
You never saw the original one?
No.
It has a really long, boring intro.
Yeah, Chud 2 is just. I don't even know.
It can't
I've
be
never
worse
seen
than the
Chud.
first one. Oh, actually, no, that's true. It probably could be worse than the first one.
Is Chud a zombie movie?
Not exactly.
What
it's
is
a
this?
monster
It's
movie.
a
Cannibalistic
acronym.
humanoid underground dwellers. But like basically the homeless
Wait.
were
Oh, that's okay.
the homeless who were living in the sewers or something got infected with some kind of radioactive virus, and they became these like bestial zombie like people kind of. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I didn't
There's a
watch
lot of
those
movies you
growing
have to
up, I guess.
watch. You gotta play catch up. I'm still looking at good old Demons and Demons 2, Italian horror.
I don't remember Demons 2. I did see the first one though.
Demons one sounds familiar.
So
Now, there's-
speaking of horror movies and all that, so I remember we all watched Tucker and Dale versus Evil for like the
Great
12th
movie.
time.
Yeah.
And one of us said, I think it was you, Derek, you mentioned something about wanting a sequel to that movie.
Yeah.
They're working on one, actually.
Yeah, they
Good.
should be.
Yeah.
Oh, do you get put all the way back at the beginning, huh? Or your
Yeah,
last,
they put
or your
you-
checkpoint.
They put you in the safe house,
Yeah.
so you just have
no
to go back to
checkpoints.
where you were.
Because those kind of movies, that movie was brilliantly done because it was just to
It
make
lamp-
fun of horror movies
Well, yeah, lampoons
with its
everything that we
own-
always complain
with
about.
its own story,
Yeah.
without like making, like how
having
they do.
to take from other ones.
Yeah, how they do those shitty cheesy ones now.
Scream and all that.
No, like what do you call it? I can't even think of the names of these movies anymore.
That's surprising. You're the real movie buff here.
No, but I don't want to remember those
Not where we
movies.
were at last.
Which what
I
was it
just
about?
watched a horrible one where they make fun of like all the movies that come out, all
parody
the
movies?
the
Okay.
parody movies,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And it was bad.
Scary
It
movie.
was just bad. I
It
sat
wasn't-
there
it
and
was the only
watched
good
it.
The
one.
first one
Yeah.
was good. All the other ones were.
I can't remember what it was, but it was bad. It
Yeah.
was
Do you remember what they were making fun of?
everything. They had Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull was like the final thing. So that's how old it was.
Oh yeah.
But it was a real. Oh,
I know
man.
Scary Movie. The last one I saw was the War of the Worlds parody that they did.
That's the last one I
Wow.
saw.
I want to say that's
Was
the
it War
last
of the
one they
Worlds?
made.
But those
Or was it,
movies
like-
just aren't funny. They're just not. They don't have what like Airplane and all those actual funny movies have.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with
We
you.
need a new classic like Airplane because we haven't seen anything like that in years, decades at this point.
Scary Movie was, honest to goodness, the last one. Because
Like the original Scary
the
Movie.
Yeah,
very
the
first
very
Scary
first
Movie.
one.
Because after that, like, unfortunately, okay, so all those movies are really great. You had your Naked Guns, you had your airplanes, you had your loaded weapons and stuff like that, and
Don't
Hot
forget
Shots.
Mafia.
Huh?
Mafia.
Mafia
yeah.
was one of my favorite fucking movies. Hot Shots. I love those movies. But then Scary Movie came around. And Scary Movie came out when, like, I don't know how to describe it, but around this age group. And then as soon as it came out, it got really popular because it was really funny. And then it blew up. And they're like, oh my god, we can make so much money off of this. So then Scary Movie 2 pretty much came out almost damn near right away. And they just had no material to make fun of it. But then everything else started being made fun of too. You had your epic movie, Meet the Spartans.
That was actually just unfunny.
Yeah.
Meet the Spartans was
Surprisingly
bad.
enough, yeah.
Oh,
Meet the
yeah.
Spartans was
It could have
really
been
bad.
better, but they
don't
really
know
they
the
just
room?
ripped the movie.
I'm trying to
That's
find
all they
where we
did. They
died.
didn't do their own thing, which
Yeah.
is the goal. Have a good writer and do your own spin on it. You don't rip the whole fucking movie.
That's what they did.
It's just like what
Yeah, it was
the hell?
basically them
They
recreating the movie with
parodied
terrible
the
jokes.
whole movie.
Yeah. Well, it was back the way that you're coming from. Like, go to the other side.
And see,
To the
And
right, there's a
Leonidas is
corridor.
great. They got a good Leonidas. It was
Yeah.
funny. It was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
he's good.
And then
They even
go
got
up
Hercules.
there.
But they did nothing with these characters.
they had a couple of funny parts.
I don't
But
remember where you
unfortunately,
went
they
from
started
here,
just
though.
milking everything in it.
Yeah.
Every
I don't think we were
movie.
here.
There was epic movie.
No, this
Do
is
you
where
remember
you
that?
were. I just don't remember where the hell
Yeah,
you
epic
went.
movie. Yep.
They were making fun of pirates. And then you just had one parody movie of every genre coming out, and they were milking it. They were milking
Or
it like
maybe
fucking
was up
Guitar
this
Hero.
one.
Yeah, and ruined that whole market.
Yeah, like parody movies were a great thing when they were out and new, but then they went full retard on them and just everything had to have a parody at that point.
Yeah.
Like you said, after Scream came out, we got Meet the Spartans and all that. We got comedy spoofs that they tried to spoof on. It's like, how do you spoof a comedy with a comedy?
Did you go in there before?
I don't think
No,
I
I
did.
don't think you did.
Yeah, the thing is, like, how many scary movies did they make?
5 at the
Yeah,
very
there's
least.
at least 5.
Yeah, scary movie. They just made so many of them, and they just ran out of material. If they would have spread them out, I think they would have been better. I love parody movies. I just wish they'd do better.
They were a great genre.
The only one that really worked that kind of, well, not even took anything, Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs, yeah.
But that's Mel Brooks, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
technically
Mel
all
Brooks.
his stuff is parodies.
But the
so-
thing is, Mel Brooks actually has that sense of comedic timing and knowing exactly how much to inject and how much to write himself.
Yeah,
'Cause, I mean-
Spaceballs is just a parody of Star Wars, and there they go, just pairing one series, and they managed to be able to make he managed to make a whole great movie out of it.
Robin
Yeah.
Hood Men in Tights.
Robert,
Oh, I
fucking
love that movie so
History
much.
of the World Part 2.
Fuck yeah. Classics, man. True classics.
I would hesitate to call it a parody movie,
It's parodying the history of
but
the world.
no, not that. But Princess Bride was kind of like a parody of all of those
Romantic fantasy.
Yeah,
Cheese fest.
they were just So good.
Watching that as a kid, I think the only thing they should have took out of that was the grandfather reading the book to the kid. I don't know why that had to be in there, but
Isn't
whatever.
that usually a marker where you last died?
I don't remember it so much. It was
Maybe.
only like
Try pulling out
it
your
only showed up like
view
3
scope
times
thing.
in the movie. Beginning parts of the middle and then like very end.
Yeah.
So it was negligible to me, but whatever.
But watching as a kid, I thought it was the coolest shit. But being a kid, you watch that and you're like, it's not a funny movie to you. It's like that is your fantasy. It's a fucking dude going around. There's sword fights, fighting a giant dude, and battling like the Riddler. And it's for a kid. It's you're watching that and you're like, this is cool.
That is one of my honestly.
He fought a giant rat.
Yeah,
sand pit.
ROUSs. I love that movie. I love it.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I just
The 6-fingered man.
yeah, dude. Fuck, it was so. Here, when he got
I
paralyzed
always
and he was mostly
spoof
dead.
that movie.
Yeah, he was only
always.
mostly
I
dead.
myself, one of my quotes is "Love, true love."
Yeah,
I'm always doing it.
I always just say.
And when you
liar.
hear me go boo, I'm booing because I'm booing like the old hag at the
Yes.
wedding.
Boo!
Boo!
Yes,
Boo!
I literally do the same thing. Or when I go liar, like that, and I'm just, oh my gosh, that's literally the only reason why I say boo that way.
Oh, that
It's-
zombie has
that
super
movie's
AIDS.
Nope,
so
that's me.
quotable.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like most of my quotes come from that movie.
But I liked her. Why is she dead now? Why must
'Cause-
she die?
Because that guy.
She's gonna get both of you. Double down, double kill.
Oh God.
Is that you freaking out? Your bloodlust.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, neither of them will die.
That
Give me
zombie
your
has
book
no
bag.
head.
Oh my god!
Oh,
do
she's
not
gonna kill
die
you.
to This.
She's gonna kill you.
Hold it. When they're on the ground, hold it.
Oh my god! Take your shit and heal.
Zombie from nowhere.
Oh my gosh. You get your big ass book bag too. Can you get that back?
I think he has it, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to pick all that up.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys. Anyway, but I would love to see more movies like Airplane.
Get a hold of yourself! You're losing control!
There's no good writers, man.
Yeah.
Or they'll just bitch. Want to
Is
go
Mel
on the
Brooks
writers
retired?
block.
Speaking of that,
I don't think he's necessarily retired, but he's old as fuck.
he's still funny as hell though. If you've ever seen him in an interview, man, he's still sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't
think I've
give a fuck
seen-
anymore.
No, he never gave a fuck to begin with.
I think I've actually seen all of those movies.
All of Mel Brooks's movies,
No,
or
just all of the parody movies. Because I love them so much. They're probably one of my favorite genres, and I think I've run out.
Oh, that's right. He did say you could refill it if you had a zombie.
I had one of my friends tell me about I still haven't watched it. I think it's called My Name is Bruce.
Yeah.
And it's a parody movie about Asians. Like, he pulls out, like, nunchucks. It's an old school movie, so he pulls out nunchucks, and the cop says, "What are those?" And he's like, "These are my chopsticks."
I'm gonna have to look that up.
These are my chopsticks.
Like, all Asians know Kung Fu, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's like, he plays that part when he's about to get his ass beat. I know Kung Fu.
Kung Pao was a good movie too.
I
Yeah.
love Kung Pao. I quote that movie all day long.
It's kind of hard not to though, because the real life, as strange as it sounds, sets itself up so nicely for it sometimes.
Oh yeah. Just
I wish he would do more. I mean, they didn't spend anything on that movie, made a bunch of money, and just said, "We're done."
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. Do you remember when? Okay, when
I-
it first came out, on the end of the DVD, it had the trailer for the second
That was
movie.
all the deleted
Yeah.
scenes.
I was just so mad, dude, because I was young and I thought we were gonna get an actual sequel, and I waited. That was nothing.
The funny thing about that movie is it probably only cost
We-
them the cost of the rental to make that movie.
Probably.
We watched when it first came out. I mean, we sat there, got the DVD, and just watched that baby roll down the hill so many times. Just rewind, back, rewind.
That's why I always say bye-bye like that.
Yep. Oh, so cute. Bye-bye.
And just the dumb stuff they put in there, like just the random stuff from like that they wouldn't have.
Like the part where he's remembering his parents getting killed and Betty rings the doorbell for no reason.
Yeah.
Like that.
That movie was great.
Ooh, that's tender.
And the thing is, it gets better the more you watch it because
I
there's
know.
so much in it.
Because
That's what I was
you
saying.
catch all those like little subtle things.
I was trying to tell Derek the other day
Swinging
that
a chain,
Yeah,
swinging a chain.
I watched that movie. How many times did I watch that movie before it clicked?
Probably about 30 times before when we first started watching it, and
But-
then just over the years.
It was probably about that many times before it clicked that he was ringing a doorbell.
Yeah, and I remember you laughed for a good 20 minutes just when you realized that. I was like, yeah, you rang a
Because
doorbell.
I was so focused on the goddamn lighter.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts is when they're having that battle in the river and just shit river. He rips his shirt.
Oh,
I'm a
man,
magician.
that's funny.
Because
am-
in the cutscene,
Yeah,
the
I am a
clothes
great
come-
magician. Your clothes are red. Oh, do it again.
Black clothes, red clothes.
Your
I don't
clothes are
know.
black.
I still like the cow scene.
Oh,
The
when he's-
Matrix cow scene.
Yeah, when he's fighting the cow.
Dog.
Moon
if you're
you.
alive, then surely went blow.
Oh.
Fucking dog. That's my favorite goddamn thing. Because they did the lag. They
Yep.
did the lag, and he would bark, and then he would lay down and go to sleep, and then you would hear the bark.
Bad dub, man. Bad dub.
I fucking love dog. I'm bleeding, making me the victim.
We trained him wrong on purpose. As a joke.
Where they did the training and they're all hitting him with the sticks.
Do not stop beating me until I dramatically throw you off and ask for a towel.
And then the girl, I forgot her name. Yay!
Mei Ling, was that her
I
name?
think it was
Yeah.
Mei.
Chosen one.
I'm coming.
It says C4.
12 hours later.
Yeah, there it is. That's why I always do that.
You broke a thermometer in my hand.
Now we're really cooking.
Oh my god. Yeah, she's crazy.
Just rub it all in my hair. Oh man, I could go that movie all day long. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just talk funny movies. There's some good ones.
No, we gotta go back to horror.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So,
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
He hates
Nobody
that
liked
movie.
who?
The guy that played Dracula.
Did he
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He hates fucking everything. No, that
He-
was what's his name? Shit, famous actor played Commissioner Gordon.
In the new movie?
Yeah. Well,
That
not
guy.
the new one.
what's the fucking
That was
name?
him?
Yeah.
Shit.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. He's
I
been
think
around,
that
man.
was there another. No, maybe it was Nosferatu.
That's
Oh,
even
yeah,
older.
That's way older.
Is that guy still alive?
Oh god.
I hope not. That was
Bela
like
Lugosi? No, he-
1916. He is a vampire.
yeah,
1929. I don't
he's-
fucking know
he's
when that
the
movie
fucking
came out.
progenitor of the vampires.
That was
at
a
this point.
silent film, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah,
Nosferatu.
it's Bram Stoker's Dracula. That actor hates that movie, and not because
Keanu Reeves.
he.
Keanu Reeves acting as an English person.
And
Probably.
not because he hates the movie. He hates what became of it. It became such a cult following that every time he went to any type of convention or
That's
any
all
type of
anybody would want.
interview,
But
people
that's a
just-
little obscure movie for him. For them to people remember him for that one.
But that's the type of conventions he would go to, though, is those
Gary
horror.
Oldman.
Oh yeah, if you're going to horror ones, they're going to remember you for that. You
Yeah,
better-
speaking of
Gary
actors,
Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah, because he's done. If
Yeah,
he
he's done
if he
tons of
hasn't
stuff.
won an Oscar, it's unfortunate because he deserves one.
Speaking of actors that hate the movies that they're in for whatever reason, what is Hugo Weaving's problem? Like, he's an amazing actor,
All right,
and
I got a
fucking
theory.
hates every movie that he's been in for whatever reason.
No, he doesn't. does he?
Like, he hated being in Lord of the Rings. He didn't want to be Elrond. He hated what's it
Maybe
called?
Lord of the Rings, I can
Um,
understand.
There was
but-
another one he was in though that he was
Captain
really
America.
Captain America as Red Skull. It's like he can't.
Oh, him.
Yeah,
I'm
stand
thinking,
some of these movies.
I was thinking of the other one.
yeah,
He
I
actually
was like,
just
is that
came
you?
out and said that
I was
he does
thinking
not
of,
want Red Skull to come back.
yeah,
ever.
because he doesn't want to play the part, but he's fucking great at it.
That's the worst part is that he's actually like really good at it. It's like that's you acting when you're not.
History
caring.
of
Jesus
Violence.
Christ.
What's his name?
What?
He was in Lord of the Rings too. He played the king.
Yeah, Elrond.
No,
Yes, he
I
was
think
he was King Elrond in Lord of the Rings.
Hugo
The
Weaving?
Return of the no. Hugo Weaving?
Yeah,
Hugo Weaving is Elrond.
yeah, he was Elrond.
No, the Return of the King. The guy who came back with the sword.
Oh.
Aragorn.
Yeah,
He
Aragorn.
he gives Aragorn the sword to go back to the fight with. He's the guy who reforges the sword.
Who brought the
and gives it
Ghost Pirates?
to Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Who's that?
This guy.
Balls. What is his name?
Starts with a V. Yes, him.
Yeah, what about him?
What's his name?
Oh.
Vlad Dracul Tepes.
I'm horrible with actors' names tonight. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's very surprising for you. You're usually way more on the game about it than I am. I remember
Movies,
like,
I can remember any movies, but actors. Hugo, no.
Hugo Weaving is Agent Smith.
That's,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm thinking of.
Did he even like
starts with
being
a
Agent
V,
Smith?
doesn't it?
Vigo?
Vigo.
Well, he was also V in V for Vendetta,
yeah, he probably hated that.
and he
too.
hated that too. I think.
It's like whatever, dude. I don't care what he
But
hates.
I don't get how he can hate these roles when he is
Vigo
Morrison.
Mortensen.
Vigo Morrison. Morrison.
Vigo
Morrison.
Mortensen.
But
Where you are.
I have a theory on his shit. I think he likes showing his ass in every movie he's in.
You
I'm
may
pretty
not be
sure.
wrong.
That's possible.
Because the Turkish bathhouse was probably one of the coolest fight scenes, if you don't mind cock and balls flying around. Because it was a realistic fight.
It's like Fassbender.
It was a realistic fight. It's like I'm in a Turkish bathhouse. I got no weapon. Balls
In what
out.
movie?
Balls out. Fucking let's do it. It was a movie where he plays an undercover cop, but he's deep into Russian
Dude, throw a
mafia.
Molotov.
And
I don't
their
have any.
guys is you know how you see people with stars on their shoulder and shit
Of
like
course,
that.
would
Yeah.
bounce
That's like
back.
has meaning over in Russia, which if you have that and you're not
What
supposed
the
to have that,
fuck
they
did you
probably
do to
murder
that
you.
guy?
don't know.
You know,
You don't have.
they
any
say you
Molotovs?
got your
No.
get your stars, but he was
Better
in
get to
there
swinging.
playing a Russian. History of Violence. Another
I don't-
mafia.
I don't think I ever saw that.
That's an interesting movie.
Finish him.
The old sex scene once she finds out he's in the mafia, she's going up the stairs. And they just have fucking crazy sex on the stairs.
Oh, okay. For a second, when you said sex on the stairs, I was thinking about that one movie we
Yeah,
were
play
watching
for a
like
minute.
forever ago. Where they were having sex in the stairwell.
Oh
I don't know how
yeah,
to play this now.
we found out what that
Crap,
movie was.
swing,
I think I might have it
Shove.
recorded.
Yeah, I wanted to know what happened at the end.
flashlight.
I was getting good.
I can't remember.
Let's see. What other horror movies are good?
What's the scanner thing?
You know
L1.
what horror movie I don't know. Was it considered a horror movie? The Descent?
Christopher Lee. That's the guy that hates playing Dracula.
Oh.
He hates that movie that he was in.
Christopher Lee, wasn't he originally Dracula?
Yeah,
The original Dracula?
not the original.
Christopher Lee. Oh yeah, he's in Christopher Lee, isn't he in what else is he in? Let me see his picture. That name is balls familiar, man. Christopher Lee.
Oh.
That's Bela Lugosi. Where's Christopher Lee?
Oh, hit back. Because I was looking up his movies. That guy's alright.
Oh yeah, Christopher Lee. Yeah, that's plays in Sauron, whatever douchey name is.
Sauron?
Yeah. I can understand
he was,
why he.
Saruman,
Yeah, whatever. I was
the
close.
White Wizard.
Close enough.
Oh,
Yeah, I can understand why he hated playing Dracula and always gets remembered for that, but that's his fault because he's never done anything else.
I mean, he's in other stuff.
Yeah, but
That's
like,
the thing.
But like weird
You guys want it? Fuck you.
movies
come
that
get it.
nobody's really watched.
Lord of the Rings.
That's one movie.
I can't think of any other like horror movies that I really enjoyed.
Well, horror's not horror anymore. I was watching what really freaked me out because I started finding fucking Cape Fear. That has some fucked up scenes in it.
Cape Fear.
I've never seen that.
You never saw Cape Fear? You
No.
go watch that.
I tend to stay away from horror movies in general.
It's really not a horror movie. It's more of a
Suspense.
violent.
It was like a
violent kind of-
Has
murder
it got
mystery
body
almost,
horror
wasn't
in
it?
it? Is it like?
It's not a murder mystery. No, it's pretty much a lawyer puts a dude in jail, and his whole mission, he just plans it out in jail to get back at him and murder his family. And he gets out on like some fucking technicality or something, and
Nice.
and he goes on a fucking spree to slowly just chip away his what he
Sanity in
built
life. Yeah.
from pretty much imprisoning him. And it's a
They
it's a
did
Scorsese movie.
Yeah.
And they got one scene in there, and this lady doesn't know who he is, and invites him back to the house, and they're gonna have sex. Handcuffs her, and she's like, "Oh, this is rough," and he fucking just takes her arm and just fucking kneels it back, and she just has a fucking horrifying scream on her face, and then he just fucking takes and fucking bites into her face and rips out a big piece of chick and just spits it out, and then you just see a silhouette of him fucking just punching the shit out of her, and it's fucking it gets crazy.
Oh, see, I couldn't watch that. Like, I'm so weird. I love gore and stuff.
It's not gore, but
Yeah,
that's
no,
like
but-
that's like watching somebody. That's like watching smut. That's a fucking murder on film. Closest you're gonna get
That's what I'm saying. Like,
without actually watching murder on film.
Yeah.
It's so
they
weird.
they did a Simpsons parody of that actually. Cape Fear.
Yeah.
The episode of Sideshow Bob where he was on the boat at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Where's the
sing
popcorn?
you to heaven before
I think you have to go down.
You lied to me.
I think you have to go down from this room, Alan.
Yeah, I just wanted to look around a little bit.
I love gore. Like, I
bring-
love Gears of War and stuff like that.
I'll bring that scene up so we all can watch it.
No, we're good. But when it comes to
I'm gonna
actual
get rid
like,
of-
There was another scene that I remember. I think it was Alec Baldwin did. It's hard for me to watch that shit because it's like you're watching pure evil on film.
yeah,
Like the essence of man's dark half. Like when you're fighting zombies or you're killing people, you're chainsawing people. There's just something different when you get real intimate with it.
that's what I'm saying. That's exactly literally what I'm saying. There's a point where, like, I love gore.
Oh,
we can
unlock
play
that
Gears of
door.
War
I forgot
all day
to.
long, and I love cutting people in half, and there's guts and shit flying everywhere. Fucking let's play sniper, and you see all that stuff. But once you start to get like real personal, real
This is where we
just
came
one
from,
on
though.
one,
Like
just gonna
what's it
slowly
called?
like cut your eye out or something
To
like
your
that.
left. You can
I
plant
can't
C4
do it.
there,
I can't do
apparently.
it.
Oh, you have to
Need
find it.
C4.
You know what? There is one horror movie I do like, and it's a cheesy horror movie, and a lot of people either haven't seen it or just don't like it. Jeepers Creepers.
You know, it took me a really long time to actually get around to watching that. It's not that terrible.
I haven't seen that movie.
See,
It's
I
weird,
know a
but
lot of
it's-
people that I mention that movie, and they're like,
Jeepers Creepers,
"That's a movie that
where'd
that's,
you get
that's a
those
song." I was like,
creepers?
Yeah.
"Yeah, it's a song that they turned into like a creepy premise for a movie."
Yeah, that thing, if that really existed, fuck going out in the cornfield.
What they do?
man.
They made 2 of those, and I think they keep trying to make a 3rd one.
I never saw the second one. I saw the first one though.
think they might have made the third one. It's just like fucking way
Straight to fucking 8 tracks.
Yeah. I know they had a trailer for it.
They had a trailer just recently for it, though.
I really don't care for Jeepers Creepers.
See, I don't know what it is about that movie, but I absolutely loved it. Now, I hate the Child's Play series. That's a series I cannot watch.
The first one's good. Second
Child's
one,
Play?
Yeah. Cannot.
even the
Fucking knew
second
it.
one, second one's
You don't
good.
like it, or?
They're just. I don't know what it is.
He doesn't
Maybe
like
'cause
dolls. Are you scared of
I watched
dolls?
them when I was so young. Like, I watched Child's Play when Child's Play came out.
Did you have a doll in your hand? You're like, fuck this, and throw it away.
Shit, I'm out.
Like, my
Where's the
sister.
other one?
My sister was evil. She's like, hey, you want to watch this movie? It's called Child's Play. I was like,
Yeah, it's for kids.
yeah. and for backstory for anybody, my sister's 7 years older than me. So, Miko, when did Child's Play come out? Real
Fucking
quick.
know.
Look it up. Ask your phone. Derek, when Child's Play come out?
I would have to say 80.
Hello.
I don't know, 88, maybe.
Okay. So by the time it was on TV,
It was 88.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Like I said,
I am
you're
a genius.
usually really on the ball about this.
I go by landscapes in the movie and the advertisements.
No, you know what? I can see it.
so that movie probably came out on TV, probably 93, 94. And I would have watched it probably 95 or 96. So at that point, I was 6 years old, I think.
I actually. How old are you?
Down boy.
27.
All right, so that means I saw it.
What
earlier
if
than you.
what if you're on bath salts and you just actually are killing people?
Boy, in this game,
Yes.
We're just having a party in here and some guy comes in with a cricket bat and just bashes everybody's head.
These are actually all cops. They're trying to kill you, but you kill them.
So that puts my sister at 13. So obviously, my sister being 13 and me being 6.
yeah, that's kind of messed up.
And my sister watched this movie and let me watch it with her for the next 8 years because I remember this scene very vividly.
Why would you
Is,
be able to climb into that?
To hide.
Where she checked the batteries.
No. No. The other one where he was constantly where Chucky was behind the shower curtain in the bathroom
Oh yeah.
for the next 8 to 10 years. Constantly checked behind the shower curtain anytime I walked in the bathroom.
I
Like,
do that
fuck this
regardless.
shit.
I ain't worried about a killer doll. I'm worried about a big fucking burly dude ready to rape
Should I
me.
be concerned about that?
You know what?
It's a cat with a
Oh my
bad face.
god.
I've
human
told you
face.
before, Derek, when I was younger. I don't know if it was a scary movie or not. I kept flicking past it, but I was just flicking through the channels,
at that.
and I stopped. I don't know why, but there's this lady. She was getting in her car, and as she get into her car, she put the key in the lock and turned, and this guy reached out from underneath the car and then just dragged a knife quickly across both of her tendons, and she just crumpled like a fucking huge sack of potatoes onto the gravel. And I saw that, and I fucking panicked.
It was in Child's Play too.
And
It was in Child's Play as well. Chucky did it.
Oh, okay. All I remember was an actual dude doing it, and I immediately started changing the channels again. But let me tell you right now.
Might have been Child's Play. I think that's when the killer, like the guy that became Chucky, I think he did it and ran, and then that's when they gunned him down.
No,
Yeah, no, this
No.
is different.
because he was robbing something and the cops were chasing him.
Yeah, we were just watching that the other
Or
day.
a cop was chasing him.
But
Well, he's not.
so when you
not.
say something like that can stick with you, I promise you, I always stand with my feet as far away as possible from my car when I unlock it now.
It's good to know with pranks.
No, if you want to try and die, then go ahead.
You're just gonna have just a bunch of blade hands coming down.
Speaking of blade hands, who
Is
remembers?
that how you want to die?
Edward Scissorhands.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make
No,
a big
no, not
prop.
Edward Scissorhands.
Make a big prop with a mannequin hand.
The one with
Shove
the
it
doll.
way under
Don't like
there.
mannequins. Don't like dolls.
Puppet Master?
Puppet Master. Yeah, there we go.
I don't
What
like
about
any of
it?
that shit.
They
I
made
know-
a comic for Puppet Master, by the way.
They're the good
Really?
guys now.
Yeah, they're, I guess, heroes or something now. I don't know, some bullshit.
Wait, what?
Puppet
Yeah.
Master.
What?
I haven't read the comic, but like
What
every
about
comic's
The
becoming
other
good now.
Puppet Master. Does anybody remember that? With the aliens get sucked on your back and you became part of like the hive and it was taking over a fucking city?
Borg?
No, it was they were like little aliens and they go into your mind and they control you now and you're part of the fucking hive.
No.
And it was called Puppet Master.
I'm not sure.
That was a crazy one. That was the one
Is that
worth
another one
watching
with
because they
planks?
had kids, all the kids. If you were infected to get everybody else infected. They're
Right.
like little tiny eggs, and you go
Nope,
and you
you
put them in
passed.
everybody's mailbox
Oh,
to get
yeah,
everybody
okay.
infected.
No.
Yeah. And then the army had to come in, and then their first wave of attack was the children. The army's like, "Oh fuck, we can't kill these.
Look
They're
at that, he's
fucking
partying
kids."
down.
Wait, hey, check it out.
Oh shit, jamming.
Yeah, you can't kill him.
Ooh, ooh.
If he leaves me alone, I
Go
won't
in there.
touch him.
Oh
in there,
look,
get
it's a party.
Woo, woo. Get it down.
I like the beer, English beer.
I also like the fact that the DJ is actually still DJing, technically.
I like the fact that Alan's about to throw a Molotov in there
This
on them.
party's about to get lit.
Oh, it is. Look at this. It's not gonna do anything. They
God,
give
yeah, shit,
no
they don't
fucks,
even
Alan.
see it.
Why did you think that was gonna work?
Yeah, what are you doing? Throw that.
Not
Not
at
at
him.
him.
No, I'm trying to get them all in the same place, but
That's
they-
fine. Just throw it over there. No, throw it over
Throw
there.
it.
Ah, fuck them. What's up, guys? They don't even give a fuck.
Party.
We
No,
don't give
she's
a
the only
fuck.
one that turned around, and she's
roof-
probably like, "I need a
the roof-
drink."
The roof is on fire. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just ignore him. See how long you can ignore him for.
He's really entranced by the music.
I mean, he's in the zone, man.
Don't keep your back to him.
We'll
Just
keep
in
your back
case.
to him.
There's one still alive. over there.
Don't keep your eye on him.
She's not dead, dude. She's passed out because of roofies.
Her face is gone, so I doubt
They were bad roofies.
that. Fucking bad.
Not even once. Fuck yeah, soda.
Did anybody hear that they're making yet another Child's Play movie?
Yeah.
Why? Just why at this
Thought I
point?
already went to DVD. It's called Cult of Chucky.
What did it?
Yeah.
I thought they were doing one for theaters. It was a reboot.
Oh, they already did that. It wasn't a reboot. Cult of Chucky is one of the new ones that just came out.
What the fuck is the premise of that one?
I have no idea.
Everybody worshiping Chucky now?
I stopped caring after the last one, and the one before that, and the one before. Pretty much 3 was it.
Yeah, because then they started to get weird. It was like Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, obviously Cult of Chucky now.
Okay, what was the point of me coming in here? Did I need
Left.
something?
I think there was another door.
Was
Keep
there?
going. Oh, never mind. Yeah,
Oh,
right there.
Yeah, there was.
Are you looking up how many there are?
What, Chucky?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've already done this. We fucking, because I found out about it a while ago, because they had this Child's Play marathon, and I was watching it. And then something happened, and I went to look it up, and then I found out they were making another movie. And they made so many of them. It was fucking ridiculous. Just, the Child's Play movies were so great. And
They-
they just,
They were, but just like every horror movie, it seems like after you hit that third movie is when you should stop. Because then you just run out of ideas.
Unless you're Freddy.
Unless you're Freddy.
No, because
He had some good ones after the third one, though.
nobody ever remembers the second one. That's the thing.
But it's like, Hellraiser. After the third one.
It just started getting weird.
Yeah.
Hellraiser Bloodline, I thought was awesome, except the
Which
whole
one?
space future thing.
Yeah, that was the
I
one with the monk
completely
in
agree
space,
with you.
right?
Yeah.
But
Well,
it
I
wasn't
have
all in
found the-
space. It was just like he
It
was
was
telling
him
you.
remembering. Yeah, him telling
And the whole
person.
story of the origin of the box and everything was great.
Fucking blood rituals in the guy's mansion, and everybody's getting sacrificed to demons and shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit!
Those movies are great. Going back and watching them because like you can just see all the red flags pretty much.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Like Hellraiser.
Nope, you
and
just-
shit.
Oh,
Drop
Hellraiser!
down.
I just recently watched again, but
Yeah.
because it's just entertaining.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I have a guilty pleasure horror movie, and it's Still Alive or Stay Alive with
on.
No, Alexa.
Nope.
nobody
She
gives a shit about you,
He
Alexa.
she doesn't know that one.
With fuck, what was his name? Frankie Muniz.
The fuck happened to that room?
I don't know.
Alan entered the Matrix or something.
That's what it looked like.
But that was that video game one where if you died in the game, you died in real life.
Yeah, didn't that have the Hobbit in it?
Probably.
I don't know. I know it
The
had
kid.
Frankie Muniz in it from
What was it called?
I think it was Still Alive.
Was that with like the
No.
creepy chick? You had to get a rose or some shit in the game or find it.
I think so.
Don't startle the witch.
It's
I
not
mean, she was a witch because she was.
Yeah,
It was
because
based off that
wasn't
story. Like she bathed in blood to keep
Yeah.
Oh,
herself
the
young.
countess.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. You're gonna rattle off history names. Queen Elizabeth bathed in
She's
blood.
still here.
Yeah.
the
What do you
fifth
think
one.
blood she's bathing in?
That's what I'm trying to say.
All the former kings, she's just like, And princes that die, she's like, yes. Every Kennedy that dies while she's still alive feeds her youth. There's one left.
But yeah, was that with like one death?
shit.
They started realizing people were dying, how they were dying in the video game.
Yeah.
Girl hung her or got hung by like Christmas lights and
the
Stay
one guy.
alive.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one guy got like pushed out of his chair, like onto the banister and hung from the chandelier or something.
Yeah.
Frankie Muniz, yeah.
I don't know why I like that movie. I know it's a terrible ass horror movie. But it's probably one of my guilty pleasure movies that if it's on, I'll watch it.
I've only seen it
think I
once
see you over there.
because
Come
I
on.
can't watch it again. Final Destination.
Yeah, you won't even go near anything else in that series after the first one.
Why?
I can't.
She's
do it.
terrified of dying
Final
in real life and
Destination-
all the horrible ways.
You gotta watch
No,
them
no,
all.
no. Final no. Here, the other ones I could probably watch because they're more campy. Final Destination 1 had a very eerie quality to it, where the stuff that happened,
Is
with
stuff that could
exception
actually
at the
happen.
very end of the movie, but the stuff that happened is all stuff that could happen in real life. That's why it's scary. Like, just they're all freak accidents, but even though they were designed to kill the people that were supposed to die on the plane, they could all actually happen. They weren't out of the realm of possibility. That's why it was creepy.
Yeah.
There's-
If you watch them all, they do a whole circle of life.
Yeah.
All the movies.
Isn't because I remember the girl from the first one, she survives.
I
And-
think they just kept killing the main characters off in the next movie when it came out.
Well, I think she survived through a couple because I remember in one of them she was in a psych ward, and she's like,
yeah,
I can't leave because this is the only place I'm safe.
And then I think she died because they made her leave.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
scan that
Probably.
box, Alan.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
only
yeah,
other
get off
thing.
Because the last one actually looped it back to the first movie.
Really?
Yeah.
The one. There was only one that really scared me, and it was the most common one. It was the one with the mom and the kid were driving down the street, and then the logs came off and started rolling down the road. First of all, that's completely possible and has happened.
I don't think
And
that
that's
could
scary.
be possible and happen.
But
Going
whatever.
at that crazy speed, those logs are heavy. I don't think they're gonna be physics. We fuck it. You know,
I don't mean like.
Yeah, I played in real life. The physics just completely unbelievable.
obviously-
the
it's a movie,
the
so
giant
physics.
logs aren't gonna ragdoll into your fucking car. You know, we don't weigh anything.
But what the part that was scary about that actually wasn't the logs. It was when the kid, he had the two water bottles and he was drumming on the
Dashboard.
dashboard, and one of the water bottles he let go of when the logs were coming at him, and it rolled underneath the brake, so she could never stop in time because it was stuck under the brake. That scared me.
Actually, the one that scares me, and it drives my fear of being next to or behind a semi on the highway, is it was from Final Destination. They're behind a semi with a bunch of pipes on it, and the pipes come loose, and it just spears both people in the car.
Yeah, that's just...
Spears them dead. And I was like,
You don't like the NASCAR one?
I don't think I saw the NASCAR one.
They all left the racetrack, and they're like, something bad's gonna happen, I feel it. They left the racetrack, and a big wreck happens, and murders half the audience, and they weren't in the audience. That was the 3D one.
What? No.
Tire flies over, you guys are crazy! Boom! Hit somebody. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I did not see that one.
They also had the interactive one, where you can choose, like, as you're watching movies, like, what would you do now? And you can, like, press A or B or whatever.
Dude, airplanes are so scary to me.
Yeah, fuck airplanes. Because you can't do nothing. I'd feel better if you could take a parachute with you.
I have a friend that has a fear of airplanes, just like you, Miko. But her fear...
I think they should pack, instead of flotating fucking seats, parachutes.
Why
It would
not
give
both?
everybody
Wouldn't you take a
slightly more
flight
peace of mind.
instead, like, if it had parachutes for everyone?
There's just... Man, airplanes freak me out because, like you said, you can't control it. Like, okay, yeah, I know, you can get into a crash in a car, but at least it's the
Use
feel
your
of
radar. There's
control.
probably
It'd be
a
the same
code
thing if you're
somewhere.
in the middle of the water.
15.
You can't do anything. You just float there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna die.
And it's scary.
And then you just add sharks to it, and it's like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
And then you get that fucking shark.
Oh my
from the
god, look at all the stuff.
shallows.
That guy ain't even gonna give you a chance to do anything. If you ain't on something, you fucked.
Nope.
No, he just picks you up and then like
Suck
puts you
my
in his
dick.
own. He puts you in his own like saw-like area, so you have to try to get out. He puts
That
you
was
on the rock.
the most dickish shark in a movie in a long time.
That's a fucking asshole.
But
Oh, the new sharks, we gotta see 52 meters.
47
or-
meters?
Yeah.
my friend's fear of planes is the plane is going to stop dead in the sky and just straight drop. Not angle drop, out of control, spin. No, just stop and drop.
Well, physics.
As if you just became paralyzed.
Well, physics.
I know. We keep telling her that. We're like, airplanes are designed to not do that.
I mean, regardless, physics. It's
You're not
still
gonna do a
go
dead
down.
drop straight down. You're just gonna go
yeah,
at an angle.
it's going to go down regardless, but her fear is it'll stop and just like dropping a bowling ball off a roof, it's just going to go straight down.
God, just anything that puts me in the
Anything
air.
that can murder me easily without me having any control over my saving my own life.
Yes. Elevators. Fucking airplanes. They just... The loss of control. That's exactly what it is. It's just the loss of control.
I'm not going to lie, if I were a steward on an airplane that was going down, I'd just push that little cart of snacks through. Cyanide pill, cyanide pill, cyanide pill.
Ugh, the likelihood of you surviving a crash is actually pretty good, so I don't know.
Lately, yeah.
But regardless.
Depending on the crash, though. There are some crashes where you may survive the crash, but the plane may go boom.
Well, we're still looking for the
Malaysian flight?
Well, no, I had a theory. No, I don't care. That probably got fucking. That probably had somebody important on it.
Yeah,
and
that
it
was
just went
terrorism.
and disappeared. That was probably America, is what that was. Let's be honest here.
See, I'm supposed
I
to
think
go
America
see my mom
has
in 2
secret
weeks.
RPGs are being bought out. The rocket launchers I'm talking about, not the game.
I understand. I'm supposed to go see my mom in 2 weeks, and I'm supposed to take a plane up there.
It's been. We're pretty much overdue for a wicked plane crash. We haven't had a horrible one in a while.
I don't want one! Why would you even say that?
You know what else we haven't had in a while? Wicked train derailment.
Actually, no, we had one of those a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't really, really bad because I don't think anybody died, but yeah, we had
Maybe I can
trail
take a train up
derailment.
there. Can I take a train? Is there a train station anywhere around here?
Yeah, it's
What?
in DeLand.
It would take you forever to get up
What,
there by
That's
train.
fine.
What
Take you a week.
I don't want to know this.
Wouldn't take a
anymore.
week.
What airline
I
you
don't think we
taking?
have anything constructive to say to one another.
Is it United? Don't take United.
No, I'll die before I
Or
get on the
take
plane.
United. You never know. You could have a fun time.
They'll beat death out
They'll
with
have
a
a fun
stick.
time.
They'll
I
have
think
death
Sarah
on the
said
back
something
in the
like
back
forever
seat,
ago.
and they'll beat his
Probably
ass.
good night.
It's like, what are you doing back here? We need your
I
seat.
just,
Seat.
I'm here to reap. Your plane's gonna go down in about 4 hours, so. No, but we need the seat. No, but you don't understand. Your
Ooh.
plane's gonna. No, but we need the seat.
Okay,
sir.
cricket bat or
Sir.
spiked baseball bat?
Spike bat is probably more damaging.
These things have statistics.
I'm gonna go if it's your default weapon. It's probably not strong.
Excuse me.
It's gotta be stronger than your default weapon.
I don't think we have anything constructive to say to one another.
What the fuck is that going on in the background?
It's the notice thing.
Why aren't you using your weapons and shit? There's no reason having them.
What's in the box, Alan? What's in
the
the
cardboard
box?
Empty. I just got
All
so
right.
freaked out.
What else?
Ooh, that's a good splatter. Maybe.
What scared me as a child, I remember watching, they made me watch to put my head under the covers. It's like horrifying. Was Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, that was a fucked up movie.
Never seen that
Oh,
movie.
Pumpkinhead, yo. There's a zombie
Okay,
to your
well,
left.
Of course there is.
There's a couple
Hello?
good or decent movies that I've heard you guys mention before that I haven't seen, like Pumpkinhead.
Is that the one with the kid and he picks it up and it's got the maggots and stuff in it, right? Do you, and he
No,
puts it
that
on?
was Halloween 3.
Okay.
Where they made everybody buy those special masks, and if they're watching that Halloween song on the screen, their heads would explode into cockroaches and maggots and everything for no fucking reason, whatever. And then they had like secret stone temple fucking shit. It was a fucking dumb movie. It had nothing to do with Michael Myers. It just said, hey, Halloween's pretty popular. They put that name on it.
So there was Pumpkinhead, the one the Psycho Cop came from,
I
or
think I've seen Pumpkinhead.
Maniac Cop.
yeah. There were a couple others. I showed you that one like fan made game that was like a horror fighter game, and a lot of the characters they announced in that like I hadn't
Wait, haven't I been here before?
I hadn't heard of.
The
think
horror
so.
game.
It was Terra Nigma, I think the game was called,
No, Terra Enigma's a JRPG from the 90s.
or Terror something.
What was it?
Some horror fighter. Like they took
Oh, they took the horror characters.
yeah, they
and
took like
made like
big
one of those-
horror characters and put them in a fighting game. And then put Ash from Evil Dead in it as well.
That doesn't sound familiar.
It's a fan
It
made
could have
game.
been Mugen.
No, it's a fan made game.
You know how they made the movie where they put the Simpsons in there and Homer
Okay,
and
yeah,
Godzilla and
I've seen Pumpkinhead, unfortunately. That's
All right.
scary.
Yeah, blah to the doctor. Oh, I gotta get back there, huh?
for horror movies, I would have to give it props to Waxwork.
It's been a while.
Have
I
not
don't
seen
remember
that.
that too
I
well.
enjoyed Waxwork and Waxwork 2, even though it was just cheesy, and I think I put that main actor up there with Ash fighting evil. Yeah. Because there's only a few which in the 80s that actually lived to the sequel and fought evil was their job now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you were nobody special, and then shit happens, and now you're just, this is what
Yeah,
you do.
if you survive, then you're obviously good enough to do it for a living, so you may as well get to work.
So are we all in agreement that the Evil Dead reboot obviously didn't do well enough since they didn't do the next movie?
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, but were we the only ones or something? Or did they just decide it's not a viable...
I don't know. They're doing it. They may not want to just saturate everything because they got Ash versus the Evil Dead going
the
on.
TV
and
show?
I'm kind of surprised they rebooted it, but
The
maybe-
first time?
yeah.
I haven't seen
I
it.
get this.
Well,
feeling
technically, it
this
would have been the third time. Because Evil Dead 1 never happened.
Yeah, even though it did.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the actual original?
Yeah, Evil
With Bruce
Dead.
Campbell?
Evil Dead 2 is the one everybody remembers because Evil Dead 1 came out. That was like their first movie. Evil Dead 2 was technically a reboot of the first
Okay,
movie.
I'm not the only one seeing that, right?
Seeing what, Alan?
I don't see nothing.
I need a key code to get through this door.
Well, why can't you just read the pentagram? It says it right there. Isn't that a key code there?
Beep.
Well,
It's numbers. Go to the sign. What was the sign that didn't have numbers on there? To your left.
Sign to your left. See
Yeah.
the chalkboard?
Go to it. Walk to it.
No, the chalkboard to your right.
Are
To your
there not-
left.
Are there not
Right
numbers
there.
on that painting?
Or, yeah, that painting.
7807.
I get this feeling I'm gonna regret opening this.
No. Maybe it was a different number. That's numbers over there.
Yeah.
76.
No.
No, it looks like an 8.
Maybe it's
7867.
Huh?
doesn't look like a 6 though.
No, yeah, 7807 is what that looks like.
It's the picture upside down.
Is it?
7087, you think?
Try it. I don't think it would be that elaborate for gamers, casuals.
Let me see it again.
Do 67.
7067.
Yeah.
Let me see.
If you try to read that, does that not like open a file up or anything?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
is that just a message?
7807. 7807.
That's
yeah.
what we did.
It's not for this though, I guess.
Are we looking too deep into it? It's not a backwards 3.
Maybe 7307.
Oh, I've got a game we've got to hunt down for Derek. Holy Diver.
Holy diver!
Nope.
On the, I think it was both on the Famicom.
Man,
Actually, I think it was only on the Famicom.
Keep trying to guess this, or should I just push on?
like when you go up to the mailbox thing and scan it, what does it do? The letter, the picture of the letter.
I think it's actually something behind it.
Yeah, it's got a little icon. When you click it, it doesn't do anything. Be smart. Better dead than undead.
Nothing.
Oh. 400-year-old prophecy. Yeah, and this is the letter that I had from that other room I was in.
Strange.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure that does say 7807 though.
Why is there a mark in between the 3 and the 0?
I have no idea what that could be.
What else is around you? Actually, read the note on the door.
The demon markings.
You got 7. You got the C, that the C was over there. You got a 3 down on the bottom. That was the same symbol over there. So in that order, the bottom, the top. So it went the top. That's the backwards one there too. So it went the top, left, bottom, Or actually top, bottom, left, right. Pentagram. There's 3, 6, 7 points.
Well, there's numbers in it too. It look like. Go back and look at it one more time. Yeah, it looks like a 8 at the bottom.
See, there's the other symbol there. That's the mark that's in between
Yeah.
the 0 and shit.
7, 7, 0, 3, maybe.
Yeah,
7,
worth a
7.
shot.
I have no idea. But there's numbers in that thing.
Yeah, and it's the same. It's the whole line of same symbols that's over
Yeah.
there.
What if you step back to where you can see both of them at the same time? Maybe there's something we're not seeing that's between the two. Wait, go to the door? Oh, never mind. I thought there was something that lit up at the bottom of the door too. But it was just the handle that I saw.
What's to the right of the handle? Is that on the other side?
Can you move any of that stuff? Go look to your left. See the drag marks? Can you move any of that stuff over there?
Let's find out. Not as far as I can tell.
Look down at the drag marks from there.
Follow the white line. We're investigating.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Law and order.
scoops.
You might need to back up so you can see like more of,
Not that
because it
way.
looked like it went up onto the.
Oh, did it?
No, it looks like it goes into the other room. Look down. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going
it's
into
going
the
in
other
there.
room. And going what? Up?
Yeah. Along the wall. What the fuck? I don't remember if I looked over here.
Everything is scary. What's that? I don't know. Pick it up.
Ooh, bag upgrades. Score.
Ugh. You guys ever play any actually like scary games?
Every game scares me.
Well, the original Resident Evil once upon a time.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7. Miko's gonna play that one of these
No,
days.
fuck that.
With VR.
I can't do it.
Yeah, that line
VR,
is
and we're
going
gonna
up
have
here.
all baby doll hands on sticks. Just poke at you while you're playing.
Should I
That's
go back
scary.
there and go back down and try to keep opening the thing, or
You can try.
Terrordrome was the game.
Terror
I don't think I ever played
Mhm.
that.
Sounds interesting.
Terrordrome.
Whatever
Rise of
happened
the
to that
Boogeyman.
remake they were making of that dumbass video horror game? That old Nintendo game?
Night Trap? It's still
Yeah.
coming.
Oh, it hasn't
Oh
come out
yeah,
yet?
that's right.
Surprised that's not out yet.
7, 8, 6.
Maybe it has
7.
something to do with the points. So how many numbers are on the keypad?
4.
9.
Oh, you
10,
meant
0.
so 10 numbers.
7, 8, 6, 7.
You're just guessing now, son? Yeah, just
No.
get out of there and look at the wall.
See,
The
scariest-
doorway. The doorway is the key, it's telling you. So get
scariest
closer.
game I played was Fatal Frame 2.
Still, I own all of those games and still get to
Shit.
play them.
My
You should. They're
pants.
really good.
I know.
Fatal Frame 2 has like 3 different endings too, and I shit my pants.
All right, so this Terrordrome game. Leatherface.
7
I've seen
upside
his
down.
movies. Freddy Krueger's I've
Backwards
seen.
3, it looks like.
Obviously,
Well, there's
obviously
7
Ash.
points to the star.
I've seen Michael Myers, Chucky, Jason, Ghostface. I have not seen the
The
movie
only
with Tall
odd
Man
one
in it.
is the 3 is outside of the star. It's the only one that's outside of the star.
Yeah. Maybe it's supposed to go last.
Why is
I don't
that
know.
7 at the top upside down?
I don't know.
You gotta find a safe house soon.
Maybe it's all 7s.
I have no idea. Just beat it open.
What's in that other room over there, Alan?
What other room?
To your right.
Oh, this is where you come from.
Oh.
Yeah, because you fall down there and then you come up this ladder.
I'm assuming, is that a safe house, you think?
Go back to the picture. I want to figure this out, man. My thoughts are going in every direction.
Okay,
So
we'll
that
zoom in
one's the
on it.
same. That
Can you
one's the
zoom
same. 3.
3.
Apparently not.
Did you try 7087?
Yes. But did we try 7687?
I don't think so.
It's definitely not a 6.
That's not a 6, man.
I think this is the safe house, right? That's what that
No.
means. Maybe if you put in a few more times, it'll work.
So anyways, don't know where the tall man came from.
That's up in the corner.
know what
That's on
movie.
the bottom. That's on the right.
He's not really paying attention, so he's not gonna
I can
interject.
hear 2, 3.
I'm assuming Maniac Cop came from the movie Maniac Cop.
Where's the little dot?
It's on the top right.
The dot.
Candyman.
Not the.
Never heard of him.
Slash.
Candyman. You never heard of Candyman?
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
Candyman.
never seen that movie.
Well, go into my
Go watch
bathroom and say
that.
Candyman 5 times in the mirror, and you'll be okay.
As
Don't
long as
do
we're all
that.
not here, he's more than welcome.
I'm
to
gonna
come.
do it while y'all here.
Alright, bye. I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Dr. Herbert West.
Unless it's next to the 7 over there on the
Dr.
left.
Herbert West.
And then Pumpkinhead.
Somebody look up Doctor. Look it up, Miko.
Those 5 movies. I have
Before
not
you do,
seen.
I'm gonna go Dr. Herbert West. Maybe they're talking about the doctor who did Reanimation. Maybe.
Reanimator?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm guessing Dr. West, Herbert West. I'm Dr. Herbert West, or
Yeah,
is it?
Reanimator. That's the first thing that pops up.
Oh, I am a horror god. Never watched either one of those movies.
So yeah, I haven't. Those movies.
That's
I've
the
not
other guy.
seen.
What's funny about that guy? That guy's been in a shit ton of horror movies, and you gotta. If you never seen like any of his old school horror movies, he's been in a lot of good ones, but they're like off grid. What's funny about that in Frighteners, the psychopath he plays?
Yeah.
I think that's the character he's referring to. I've seen a lot of horrors. Is referring to like all his shit he's been in, all the movies. And
That's
stuff.
actually really cool.
But if you've never seen him, you wouldn't get
Yeah.
that throwback.
Play any scary games besides Resident Evil 7?
Scary games. Anything with loud noises.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for loud noises. You could just be standing there, boom!
I know it wasn't. Well, it was just a demo, but PT
Yeah, PT,
PT
was
was great.
PT fucked me up while I was playing it. I know PT definitely fucked Miko up because it fucked Alan up. Just
Yep.
Fucked up
hearing her.
Derek.
I'm
Dude.
still
No,
deaf
it
in my right
didn't.
ear.
I
Oh
was
my
just
god,
acting.
yes it did. You were just acting.
I wanted to
This
be.
is-
I
this
wanted to
is
fit in
something.
with you guys and pretend I'm normal.
This is something, and I don't know what.
Slender. When we played Slender, it wasn't scary like PT and Resident Evil, but it was scary at
Suspenseful.
the same time because you never knew when he was popping up.
Yeah.
And when you incorporated the ghost that chases you.
Yeah, like that's when the game started to get creepy. Did you ever follow that white line all the way?
It goes to the door that I have to unlock at the top.
But I was trying to finish this before I went up because I don't know when I'll ever come
does
back
it
here.
does it load up to another area?
Yeah, it'll be one going outside.
Okay. That's so weird. There's something we're missing there. Is
Yeah,
there anything on this door?
Maybe you'll find it inside.
I thought I scanned everything in here.
Apparently did.
Scary in here. Look at it. It's all
Sure,
red.
we're not gonna figure it out. I can.
All right, well,
There's no.
moving along. Oh, whoops.
compass. Any other scary games?
Oh, this is where that other door goes. Okay.
I can't think of too many.
Back to the doctor's place.
No, most people would play Resident Evil 4 and up, and then 5.
I think I could make a good, well, if I had the skills and the team, make a good horror game suggestion at least. Is if you do something like The Thing, where you just have your music, you just have just boom 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 boom,
Yeah.
and there's no other music. There's just creepy music going
Just
throughout.
It's just
ambient music.
ambience, yeah.
Yeah. Dead
What's up,
Space.
fool?
Dead Space was, I wouldn't say scary, but it was fucking awesome.
You found Dean's Studium Contagione. Oh, this will be invaluable. If only I'd been quick enough to save them.
Is that a giant dildo right there?
Probably.
Probably.
I did.
Zombie dildo? Zomdo?
Progress. What survives? Well,
So I wonder if your guy takes less damage because he's wearing a tactical vest.
Probably takes full damage no matter what.
colleagues never lived to see the day.
Game breaking glitch.
You know what horror series I always wanted to play was Clock Tower.
I have the third one. I never did pick up any of the other ones.
Which one was it that came out on the PS2? Was that the third one?
Oh my.
I think that was the one. I think that was the last one they did. And that was the one I always, anytime I walked in the GameStop, it was always sitting on the shelf. And I'm like, the fuck is this game?
And they must still be in London somewhere. I don't know how, but if you can track them down and retrieve this code, it could unlock a cure. Meanwhile, I'm a soldier on. I swore an oath to my queen and my vocation to shed light on the dark corners of
England loves its queens.
Mm-hmm.
See yourself out.
Or it's Queen.
Well, I would say some more topical bullshit that's, but I won't.
Still waiting for that door to open.
He'll probably betray you and say, you're an asshole, and open up the door.
Betrayal.
On the plus side, I did find a save point if you guys want to call it for the night.
Yeah,
I
Those
thought we
kids
were agreeing to play till 2.
Oh, what time is it?
I gotta go to
1:40.
bed. Some of us got work tomorrow.
I know.
I do too.
You don't have work. You just show up to, like, a store, put on your little apron, and skedoodle around.
Sir, we got rid of aprons.
You call me when you get a real job, a man job, not one of those high school jobs.
Did you find? No, you didn't.
I went to
Um,
the safe house.
What was the last scary game that you played, Alan?
By the way, Alan's a brony.
Don't even.
You can skip this, Alan.
He is, what do they call him?
I am not a clopper. Don't even. That's
Clopper.
disgusting.
But what were they called?
Clop sexuals.
Clop sexual.
Nope.
Yep.
Last scary game I played. Outlast 1 was pretty messed up.
Outlast 1 was really fun.
Yeah.
The sequel, Outlast 2.
Outlast 2 did not feel scary.
I'll say it was okay. We didn't really play it too long, but I did play it just long enough that they kind of let me go around and do whatever I want. And
I think the reason Outlast 2 isn't as scary as Outlast 1 is because it was open.
yeah, that's what I said. Like, I didn't like Outlast 2 because it was too much, too big of an area. Everything, like, you could just hide in everything.
Yeah.
There you are. What were you doing back in the palace?
And yeah, it was Clock Tower that I was thinking of because I remember the cover of just the girl sitting there with like that surprised look on her face.
The guy in charge is Colonel Waverley, my old CO in Desert Storm.
What did you play,
Tell him
Derek?
the prepper sent you.
Your last scary game?
You could
I
do
already
with
said,
better
man.
weapons and a bit of
Are you gonna go
C4
Resident Evil 7?
This is a stash, right?
I mean, if we're going nostalgia, Resident Evil 2. liquor jumping through the fucking window.
That thing is
Hideously
scary, and
disturbing.
the fucking dog. The dog is what got me. Did the same thing in Silent Hill with the damn fog. Couldn't see anything, and it's like, oh, I guess a dog must live in here, but there's no dog.
Store the crossbow
You've seen
bolts.
the picture.
Yeah.
It starts jumping out at you.
Well, the dog in the doghouse has the key to the school.
Yeah. That was a good game.
The game that
You actually
purposely
can't get
murders
rid of
you.
the cricket bat.
Yeah.
Where all the
fuck you,
people are
that's
down
why.
the alley and you're like, what the hell is going on right now?
Yeah. Fuck you. That's why.
There were a lot of good horror games on like the PS1, PS2 time frame,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's just boring. You get a gem like Resident Evil 7 every now and then, or
No, you don't.
Outlast,
That's the problem. You don't.
and then
You get one gem per 10 years.
yeah, that's really it. Like Resident Evil 7, the first Outlast. Emily Wants to Play was fun. Other than Miko, I wouldn't say it's extremely scary.
Sissy.
Aw.
Emily wants to play, Miko.
It was scary, okay? I don't care.
Let's see. Firepower, firing speed, spread, or capacity.
Well, it looks like you can do capacity twice.
I'd either do power or capacity.
Tempted to do power because I have plenty of handgun bullets as it is.
Well, I think each one can be done.
Oh.
See down at the bottom, it has the number.
Oh, yeah, good
That's
point.
how many times you can upgrade each one.
Yeah, make that gun great.
Yeah, they may all have to be green before you can do the next one, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Gotta hurry up and find a save point on.
The save
He's at
point's
a
right
save
behind me.
point.
Okay.
Alright, fuck it, whatever. Alright, so handgun is almost fully upgraded for one tier. That makes me happy. What else do we got in here? Nothing.
I think that was just to climb over it.
Maybe you can take a nice nap.
Nobody sleeps well on a couch, Miko.
This person does. That's all they
No,
got.
they sleep on a gurney like normal people.
Yeah. Gurney with a mattress on it.
No,
And a sleeping bag.
it's just weird. Just go to sleep with
In the
everything
fetal
like this.
position.
Coma.
Yep.
Alright, so game saved. Upgraded weapons.
Have a baseball bat.
It's a nail bat.
It is.
That's a weapon you get in Final Fantasy.
All
7.
of them.
Nail bat.
Where was he saying I was supposed to go?
To sleep. Sleepy Jean.
What time is it?
144.
You guys want me to venture out, or you want to just call it here?
We shall call it here.
Yeah.
Here
Is
is
it-
where we shall make a stand.
Finding that
Oh
save
shit, there's
point.
mines in here.
What?
Yeah,
he
they were-
just found landmines.
That's awesome. Ooh, a box.
He's already been in this box.
Maybe that's just your storage, so you
yeah,
don't have
that's
it
the
is.
stash. Shit, there were landmines in there. I
That's
didn't
kind
know
of
that.
cool.
Save again.
Alright, save them mines.
Save them mines, save them mines, save
Oh,
them
yes.
mines.
Well, looks like we're gonna end it here then.
Yep.
It was short but sweet, and hopefully entertaining for you. And you can join us again next week on Sunday for some more goodness.
I got a nail bat.
We don't know.
Everybody else say goodbye. Bye.
We'll
Peace.
probably play Mario Kart if Chris is here.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Later.